because today we are talking about the three things that you might be doing to attract the wrong men. So, hey there on Instagram, hey there, Facebook and YouTube. I'm sorry for my background noise. It's my puppy being silly. He's here. I'm going to show you him. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, you're so silly. You're so silly. Okay, don't bite me. Keep biting whatever you were biting. He's making a huge mess on my floor. Okay, so that's Petey. And if you follow me at all on Instagram, you know that's Petey because my entire feed is spammed by Petey. So three things you are doing, three things you do that attract the wrong men, okay? So we're going to talk about these three things. First, I want to hear where you're calling in from. Tell me what city, what country, and on each platform. If you're coming in on YouTube, let me know. If you're coming in on my Facebook page, let me know. Hi, Leanne. Nice to see you. Friends are welcome. I love seeing my friends. It's so motivating. All right, let's dive right in because that's what you want to know, right? You want to know what the three things are that you are doing to attract the wrong men. Number one, not number one as it, whenever I say number one, it doesn't mean it's the number one reason. It's just point number one. Okay. So the first point for today is a poorly written profile, a poorly written dating profile. Petey, can you keep it down on there? He's breaking up a tissue box, keeping him busy. A poorly written dating profile. Well, yes. And how do you think that you might be able to improve your dating profile? Well, it is not what you think, ladies. It's not what you think. Because what you think is a good dating profile isn't working. Even if you haven't written a dating profile yet, or even if you have kind of thrown one together and you think, oh, I know how to improve it. I'm promising you, you don't. And here's the reason why. If you're coming in, please tell me where you're calling in from, okay? I would love to hear where my audience lives. So your dating profile is poorly written because you have not learned yet how to communicate in a feminine way. Feminine communication shines through in your writing skills as well. So I'll give you some hints, but it's going to be really difficult to share all of what that is on just this live, okay? But I will give you as much information as I can that's reasonable to do in like a quick video. Use feeling statements, okay? So don't go into all the lists of what you like and what you want and what you don't want. Okay, that is very off-putting. It sounds very demanding for a man. So instead of saying, I like this, I want this, I want this, what I'm looking for is this, what I'm not looking for is this. Okay, you think that might be really great because you're being very clear. Well, it's off-putting. And it doesn't actually make you stand out from the crowd. You want to stand out from the crowd. How do you do that? You describe one thing in your life that you really enjoy in great detail. So if you're a tennis player, or if you're a surfer, or if whatever it is that you're a yogi, describe what it is about yoga that makes you feel good and why does it make you feel good. Just go deep into this one thing. This describes you. It describes who you are rather than what you do. So if you're like, I'm an executive in this company and I do this and I'm in HR and get me a pillow. I'm so bored, right? But describing you, not what you do. Oh God, 1 second. You're pulling my wire, dog. Oh my gosh. It's like witching hour, apparently, earlier than most days. If you are in a descriptive, feminine, sensual description of something you love, that actually draws a man in, believe it or not. And no, you do not need to write everything in your dating profile just to be sure that they're clear that they might match or not. Like a lot of us put everything in our dating profile because the sentiment is they need to know. They need to know, right? The lighting is weird here. Hang on. They need to know, right? You need to tell them everything, because otherwise, what if they don't match? Well, trust me, even if you write everything in your dating profile, every single thing, you're still possibly very highly likely not going to match with someone anyway, because the matching happens in real life. So why write everything into your dating profile? And it allows people to just judge you based on what you've written. Oh, she's only an executive. Oh, she's only a nurse. Oh, she's only this, right? So don't focus on what you've done or what you do in your work. Focus on who you are and how you feel and what makes you have joy, what brings you joy. Trust me on this one. Okay, so number one is a poorly written dating profile as a barrier to attracting the right men. So this is the one thing that you are probably doing wrong that's attracting the wrong men. The second thing you are probably doing wrong that is attracting the wrong men is initiating conversations, making the first move, being in leading energy, and not even knowing it. Okay. And even maybe if you are not always in leading energy, you might be in manipulation energy. So a lot of women are learning now to not be the leader. A lot of women are learning now, oh my goodness, it's carnage down there. My dog, if you're new on the video, my dog is just like tearing my office apart, but it's keeping him quiet. Yikes, I'll clean it up later. The thing that we think we're doing is we are leaning back. Okay. A lot of women are realizing that leaning back or not initiating or letting a man lead is the right thing to do. But what we end up doing is manipulating. We're not truly surrendering. We're not truly letting him lead. We're like leaning back and wondering, like, what is he going to do it? Like, let's see, buddy. Right. And if he doesn't do it, you are like, see, no man ever leads, right? And you're testing him and you're checking to make sure he's doing it right. That energy is wrong. That energy is not the right energy for what I'm talking about here. What I'm talking about here is truly being surrendered, having enough men in your funnel. And we're going to, we're not going to go into abundance dating here. I have lots of videos on abundance dating, which is dating lots of men. But what you need to do is really pull back the neediness energy, that energy of urgency, that energy of like, why is this guy not asking me out on a date? Right? And then taking the lead. After all, this is the problem. You are attracting losers, loners, and liars because you are leading, and only low quality men appreciate and want and seek out women who lead. High quality men, when they meet a woman like that, they're like, peace out. Like, nope, I want to lead in the relationship. I am a powerful man. I know what I want. And I don't want a woman to be wearing the pants. Like, no man wants this, okay? No high quality man who's embodied in his masculine wants this. And even the lower quality beta men, they actually don't want it truly in their hearts. They just don't know that they need to shift into their masculinity to attract a higher quality woman. So be that woman. Be the woman who high quality masculine men are attracted to, which is being powerful in your feminine and not taking over, not taking control, not taking the lead, but being powerful in your feminine. Okay. So that's number 2. And if you don't already follow me, hit the subscribe button or follow button on Instagram, and be sure to do all the notifications so that you get notified every time I do another live, because this is the kind of lives that I do. And it's always as informative as my non-live videos that I post on YouTube or whatever. So follow me. All right. So number 3 the reason that you attract the wrong men is choosing based on your past. Choosing based on your past. Hi, Emily. Hi, Craigsman _9. Hi, guys. Choosing based on your past. What does that mean? It means you're choosing men either based on the patterns that made you choose your exes in the first place, right? That didn't work out. Or you're choosing based on what you didn't like about your exes and you are in reaction. So, for example, I'll never date a workaholic again was mine. Okay. What I ended up dating and marrying for the second time around was a man who had low ambition, in fact, no ambition. All he did was work toward retirement. He was a homebody, which was great because when I was raising my kids, that's what I needed. But his only goal was to get to retirement. How fucking boring. Okay. But I thought that that was good. I thought that I should accept that. I should accept that. I just don't have to be married to it. But I thought that that was a good thing based on my first husband, who was such a workaholic, he was barely ever around. No, that was in reaction to the pain I felt from my first marriage. You see? But what if you could have everything you wanted? What if you chose based on your vision? Hi, Marianne. Nice to see you, beautiful. What if you chose based on your vision? It's scary because you might have a vision of a relationship and a man that feels completely out of reach to you. But that is what your goal should be. Not something you've already done, not something you know you've already failed at, not something that is out of reaction of a pain experience you've had in the past. You know, whenever we react or respond out of pain or fear, it's always the wrong thing. But when we react or respond or envision out of excitement, vision, looking forward to, you know, a little excitement could feel like fear, but it's actually excitement. If you're on a high vibration, on a vibration of, yes, let's do this. I don't know how, but let's do this. That is the correct way to approach it. Does this make sense to you guys? Comment below. I will answer any questions that are coming in right now. And if I don't see any, now then I will come back if you are watching the replay. Let me know where you're calling in from and post any questions you might have below this video, even after I've stopped going live. Okay, I'm going to let you guys go. I love you. Talk soon, and we'll see you on the next video and on the next live. Bye.